for Wintermount love. At last, the pesky rainy season is over, the vegetation thrives, summer flowers bloom, and Flowerland is filled with a warm, fragrant aroma. The store's windows are polished to a shine, gentle sunlight pours in as customers stroll among the racks, picking out their favourite clothes. Business has clearly picked up, yet Hells remains at the counter, sighing as he pores over the account book. Oh no. Aww. Sigh. My outdoor fashion show. How did it come to this? I've sold so many bun hairstyles, and still, there isn't enough money. Oh no, it seems like you've done something wrong. If you hadn't picked Wintermount for the venue, maybe we could have made it work. Wintermount is a place of romance, a paradise for couples. Even with tourism down, the rent is still higher than elsewhere. Oh no, so your rent's really high. You don't get it. As the boss, I have my own way of doing things. I don't think you do, you're failing. Hell's expression turns serious. He raises his voice and lifts his head, trying to look confident. Zhao Yu, we can't just cut costs if we want to grow big and strong. I think you have to. This fashion show is crucial for boosting our brand and selling our new line. It's a necessary investment. It seems like a bad investment if you're losing money. Right. Only this way can we keep advancing, reach the top, and finally overtake the Mercury Group to become the leading apparel group in Mirrorland. Qi Zhao Yao leans back, waves her hand, and interrupts Hell's spirited pitch with a grimace. Enough, boss. I've been sold this dream since day one, and I'm fed up. The worker one's paid. Ooh, these are pretty. I love these dresses. It's not just a dream, it's Hell's real plan for the future. Besides, what's life without dreams? Who's saying this? Sean, you look sincere, but somehow that doesn't feel like a compliment. Oh. Hey, what's that supposed to mean, you fat cat? Oh, is it Momo? Momo? Fat cat Momo. Anyway, I have everything under control, but let's be smart this time and keep a low profile about the event. It's sensitive. Is that so? But we've already heard everything. Hell turns to find Nikki and Akihiro Rida shaking the shopping bag innocently. We've been shopping in their store. The outdoor show, the one we planned when we brought the magic carpet. We brought a magic carpet? Hell nods. Momo, who has been frolicking with Sean, performs a complex mid-air spin as he comes down, filled with questions. Huh? It's been so long. I thought the event was already done. Aw, he's so cute. A casual comment hits hard. Hell grimaces, clutching his chest and stumbling back. Sean drops his game with Momo and rushes over with Shin Xiaoyao to support Hell's nail shop. It's okay, Hells, just money troubles, right? It's not just money troubles, you're going bankrupt. Need my help? Qi Xiaoyao shakes her head, sighing deeply. Even though funds were tight, we should have been able to cover this with careful planning, so you haven't been financially planning. But our boss has a rival. When their clothing store heard about our outdoor fashion show, did they sabotage Hell's funding? No, they simply booked every good available model first. Damn it! They're rich! Oh no. Is that even the point? In high-stakes business, the simplest strategy is often the most effective. I've learned that now. So they basically have a monopoly. Knowing too much can sometimes be a curse. Funds are tight, and we have no models. Should we just call off the event? No, Nikki should be your model. Hells doesn't reply, but just closes his eyes slowly. Beside him, Qi Zhangyo continues with a pained expression. It's too late. The boss booked a non-refundable resort in Wintermount 2 months ago to save costs. And the stage is nearly complete. Oh no, not the non-refundable venue. Hells turns away, his shoulders slumped in a sad silhouette. Don't lose hope. We'll figure something out together. There's always a solution. Aw, he's so nice. Exactly. Akihiro and I are here to help too. Just tell us what you need. Aw, thank you, Nikki, but stop volunteering my time. You guys are amazing. Qi Xiaoyao grabs Nikki's hands, tears of gratitude filling her eyes. She's about to say, can you model for me? So why have you been running things here since we started? Whose store is this anyway? Yeah, that's true. What's Hell's doing? What's wrong with being a little proactive? Dedication is a virtue. in a low voice. Oh, no, that's me. If this store closes, where else should I work part-time? And organising a bit of big events earns me school credit. Oh, okay. I thought Hells was the child and she was the adult, but never mind. So, when is the event happening? In 3 nights. Yeah, you look more like a child than Shi Xiaoya. Oh my god, 3 nights. 3 nights? We'll never make it in time. No, we can't give up now. We have 3 days. It's enough. Who is this? A refreshing voice comes from behind as Serena steps into the store against the sunlight and removes her sunglasses. Okay, part 2, emergency rescue. Soft clouds drift above. Boats with vintage sails bob near the shore, their sails fluttering as waves hum in a distant melody, like a song in a lover's heart. This is Wintermount, the jewel of Near's northeast coast. Ooh, so it's a place. Everyone dons their vacation attire, gathering under a large umbrella to enjoy the breeze and Serena's mum's homemade cookies. How did we get here? So tasty. Wait, weren't we just at Apple 3 hours ago? Yeah, why are you here? Yes, but Sean booked business class on a flight and took us on a spur-of-the-moment trip. Sean straightens with a hint of pride, brushes cookie crumbs from his hands, pulls out his terminal and shares the news with everyone. I figured it out. Why have you changed outfits? Hell's rival got backing from Burial at Mercury Group. They're not just stealing our models, they're hosting a competing fashion show in London at the same night as ours. I got an invite to the show too, glanced at it and trashed it. Yeah. How can I go to a show in Apple that has 0 new ideas? Shameless copycat. That store has always been out to get us, even trying to drown us out with loud promotions. So petty. You think that Bush has a crush on Hells? Chu Xiaoyo punches the air in frustration before sighing and slumping her shoulders. Oh, the Mercury Group, they've really got a powerful ally. So, what if it's the Mercury Group? We'll pull off our show and throw a wretch in theirs. Let's show them that Apple isn't just about one company. Right, that's the spirit, if only your voice didn't fade out at the end. The playful banter slowly brings some colour back to Hell's face, though he remains without a clear solution, worry etching his brow. Serena maintains a bright, warm smile, though her eyes flicker with concern. Nikki, recalling the recent gossip online, reaches out tenderly, shaking her hand. Dream Within a Dream has been a hit, and Serena caught a lot of attention, but as her star rises, so do her critics. They accuse her of abandoning her roots, saying she's turned to acting because modelling was too hard and she bowed to big money. Oh no, well, she can be the model for this. These baseless accusations are wearing thin, and what better way to silence them than with a stunning fashion show? Serena, as a well-known model, the boss must have invited you, right? Yes, but I turned it down. Oh, she's going to go with Hells. Hells looks at Serena, surprised. She tilts her head and gives him a light-hearted smile. But if you need a model, as a friend, I can help. Oh, she's plugging you in. She had said this to him in the afternoon. He decided to open the store. Back then, she was frail and thin, the dress he gifted her hanging loose, but her smile was bright and full of life. Surrounded by the breeze and flower shadows, she spun joyfully on the grass, her eyes aglow with golden sunlight. Aw, that's so sweet. Oh, this is his the designer's reflection. Thinking back, Hales reaches into his pocket, fingers the delicate box inside, and silently makes up his mind. If this event goes off without a hitch, is he going to marry her? Nikki looks around and clasps her hands to break the awkward silence. Just sitting around wondering won't help. Let's stroll around the resort. Maybe we'll get some new ideas. Oh, group brainstorming. I know this drill. Chisayo catches on and leaps up, grabbing Momo in one hand and tugging at Sean's collar with the other. Nikki takes Akihiro Reader's hand and the group takes a step back. Ooh, Nikki took my hand. I'll take the left with Momo, Nikki and Akihiro Reader on the right, Sean to the east, and you two handle the west. Or handle the rest. Wait. Everyone moves with unprecedented speed. Before Hells can even react, they have vanished onto the crossroads. Nikki pulls Akihiro along, while Chiosayao carries Momo. The two groups head off to explore the different directions. Sean, left on his own, pulls out his phone and calls Cece to share his woes. Everywhere I look, there are couples. Me and Nikki, besties. Even the cat has companions. Even the cats have companions, Cece. His voice softens, winding through emotional pitches before trailing off on a long drawl. Using a voice changer, are you? No, I actually have a real favour to ask you. Understood. Leave it to me. Doesn't this secret operation feel exciting? Like that popular spy couple from the movie? What the hell? Are you pulling a secret operation? The response he gets is the busy tone of the phone. Okay, Shining Licky lovers, it looks like we have part 3, new models. I wonder if it's going to be Nikki, Momo, and me modeling, and Serena. As evening quickly approaches, the group reconvenes at a small campfire to debrief. Chizayo, let's start with me. I have the most field experience. Chizayo puts her hand on her hip and confidently puffs out her chest. Using my unmatched social skills, I discovered the locals here really aren't into socializing and know nothing about news, fashion, or trends. But I thought it was a romantic place. That doesn't sound like a good news. What exactly are you bragging about? Oh no, they took an airplane to somewhere else. Haha. But everyone's really friendly and curious about the show. I even strutted a little catwalk. Oh, Momo doing a catwalk is so cute. And passers-by clapped and gave me some change. They think you're a beggar, Momo. They thought you were just putting on a street performance. You're just being harsh. Nikki hugs Momo and Akihiro covers Momo's ears so they can't share their findings without distressing him. So they can share their findings without distressing him. Momo got it all wrong. The locals aren't interested in our kind of commercial activities. All those events are noisy and boring. They promise to boost development, but things stay the same. Oh, that's what the locals really think, huh? That fashion show, the models look good, but their clothings are strange. And they cost a fortune. This is actually how locals think. They got it right. Their accurate impersonations draw a round of resigned laughter from the group. One more thing, it's strange that there's so few tourists here, with the peak season approaching. Successful events need big crowds. Hell chose Wintermount for the potential crowd draw, right? Actually, this resort is new and a bit out of the way. It hasn't built a reputation yet. And then the conflict between Apple and North Kingdom started. The government tried to boost the local economy with various events, but to no avail. I chose this place because it was cheap. Oh, so you can't even afford rent, bro. I knew it wouldn't be as popular as the established resorts, but I still thought it's still Wintermount. I didn't expect it to be this quiet. We can't just cut costs if we want to grow big and strong. That's what he said. Ignoring Chaozu Yo's somber murmur, Hells looks away. Oh, you can't hear it. Serena can't help but chuckle and quickly jumps in to lighten the mood. Hell's new line is about the romance in daily life, which really fits the laid-back romantic vibe here. We showed some locals the designs and they loved them and even appreciated some of the thoughtful touches. Okay, yeah, so you've not got weird designs, that's why they like them. That's great, but we still have no models. It's nice that they like the designs, but are they going to model for us? That's true, because we can do without them. That's actually a brilliant idea. Wait, what? Nikki, are you suggesting that the locals could be our models? Yes, Hell's new line is a vacation-themed line. It's not aimed at the rich and famous, so having too many well-known models might actually alienate our target audience. People love this idea, Nikki. People want the big corporations to actually go with the consumers. Since the resort style fits our design concept, why not have the locals model our clothes? They can bring out the relaxed and romantic feeling in a natural setting. That's true. That's a great idea. It's fresh and eye-catching. The promotion might even turn out better. I love this idea. Brilliant. Let me think about what tweaks we can make. Hells gets lost in thought for a moment, then pulls out his terminal to start tweaking the project plan right there. But If the locals are generally against commercial activity, will they even agree to participate? Cough. Sean clears his throat loudly, drawing everyone's attention before proudly raising his head. Right, the young master has been complaining all this time and hasn't done much to help. Oh, Momo the dig. Well, it's time to show you what I can really do. Sean. Sean's light purple hair flutters in the sunset like flickering flames reflected in his eyes. With flickering flames? Where are the flames coming from? Momo grows nervous, his expression turning solemn. What has he done? With a mysterious smile, Sean slowly pulls from his pocket a gilded black card. Money. Money, hell doesn't have that. The card's luxurious, understated gold catches the light, dazzling Momo, who has to shield his eyes. Oh, the rich. Okay, we get it, you're rich. Can you buy some barbecue? Oh, sorry, that's not what he said. Can you turn off the flashlight now? Ha, there's more. Wait till you hear about the secret plan Cece and I put together. Cece, is she here too? No, she's on call. She got a special mission. Okay, Shiny Nikki lovers, we're back for part 4, working together. The next day, Cece stands at the entrance to Loddon's busy shopping street, eyes narrowing in satisfaction as she watches the crowd. Perfect, let's get started. Behind her, groups of young people silently get off the bus, looking either nervous or serious. One of them clutches something tightly, looking at Cece again for confirmation. You're not lying, right? The shadow group really? Cece smirks mysteriously and slowly produces from her pocket an official seal. Surely, just for this morning. Once we're done, I'll stamp your internship or social practice certificates right here. She's offering them qualifications. Oh, she's so mysterious, I don't understand what she's doing. It's not that we can't afford wages, it's just that credits are more cost effective. This ignites the students' passion. They jump into the crowd, energetically promoting the event. Vacation, awesome. Watching a fashion show, even more awesome. Oh, they're promoting the fashion show. Backed by famous models, planned by brand president, experience an unmatched summer at Wintermount Beach Resort, where leisure meets fashion. Oh, they're promoting Hell's One, I think. College student B, delicious food, scenic fashion show, all with a Wintermount waterfront view. Enjoy the ultimate luxury at Wintermount Premium Eco Resort. Indeed, all these students were brought in by Cece to promote the resort and Hell's fashion show. That's so kind. The desire for credit motivates them to make witty remarks, and some even showcase talents like street dance and freestyle to catch attention. She's promised the student credit. Their innovative performances soon hit social media, and as the shadow group ramps up promotion, the resort's bookings quickly doubled. Oh, she's promoting them. See me in a new light, aren't you? I'm not just a clueless rich kid. He proudly puffs out his chest, surrounded by dazzling light. That's perfect! Pair that quote with this photo for a dramatic end to our feature story. Vivian switches off the camera flash, pleased with the shot. Vivian's here too. We have so many people. She was nearby when I checked her location. After I briefed her on what's happening, she couldn't resist coming over to cover it. The Apple Apparel Group is grateful for each and every one of you. Don't mention it. I've already talked to the local residents who will participate in the show and helped add several more trips on the Apple to our near tour line. Oh, so you have a whole tour line, okay. And you already know who's going to model? Next, Serena and Shishaju, Nikki and Akihiro Rida will split into 2 groups to teach the basics of modelling. Hells, you can keep pushing forward with the stage setup and coordination. Oh, we're going to teach them modelling. Everyone nods in agreement, giving Sean a look of admiration and trust. Sean beams with pride, though no one sees his hand trembling in his pocket, tightly clutching the gilded black card. What, is that your money? During the sudden turn of events, all these expenses are coming up from years of his saved up pocket money. Okay? Lovers, we're back for part 5, model training. A gentle breeze carried bursts of sweet fragrance as Chizai Yao and Serena ascend the stone steps to a quaint brick and wood building. A somewhat faded large umbrella stands next to the building's entrance. The shelves hold piles of fresh fruit, each marked with prices written on small cardboard signs. Wow, this fruit shop is just like the ones back in my old neighbourhood. But the quality of the fruit is excellent. Serena casually picks an apple, pointing out its vivid colour and subtle patterns to Chizai Yao. Those overly bright apples in upscale stores aren't actually that tasty. These are the freshest and sweetest, more affordable too. Word. Given the simplicity of the shop in the resort, it's likely run by a local elder. Before she finishes speaking, a girl in a t-shirt and shorts comes out from the house, fanning herself with a palm fan. Okay, well that's not a local elder, that's a girl. She is just over 20, tanned and tall. The other way around, with a teasing smile that shows she has overheard their conversation. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you just called her old. It's okay, my shop might look a bit rough, but I personally selected each item. You can trust the quality. Aww, she's so sweet. The shopkeeper welcomes them inside with a wave of her hand, her eyes lingering on Serena. She wants her. I didn't expect you to be so down to earth, picking fruit and watching prices. Not at all like the big stars I imagined. Oh, it's a local, yeah, because they're so down to that. They appreciate her being normal. I actually grew up on a farm. If you ever visit Pigeon, you're welcome to pick grapes at my place. Sure, I've always wanted to travel around the continent. Once the war is over, I'll close up shop and taste fruits from every country. Oh, they've got a war going on in Nikki. All right, let's focus on why we're here and start learning how to walk like a model. Okay. Turn her into a princess, eh? The shopkeeper's easygoing nature and natural charm makes the teaching session a breeze, but the hot weather eventually takes its toll and everyone ends up sweating profusely. This calls for my secret recipe drink. The shopkeeper grins proudly, pulling a big glass jug filled with pink beverage from the fridge. So Nikki, I love pink. Pink lemonade! Wow, thank you. It smells like strawberries. Is it juice? Before the shopkeeper can explain, Chizai Yao has already poured herself a large glass of iced juice and gurgles it down. Wait, don't drink so fast. It's not juice. It's my homemade strawberry wine. Oh my god, it's alcoholic. Afterwards, Chizai Yao and Serena, laden with gifts of fruit from the shopkeeper, head towards the next teaching location, the Wintermount Bar. So you're picking people up at the pub now, eh? Chizai Yao, probably exhilarated from the wine, skips next to Serena, her eyes sparkling with the thrill of gossip. Haha, I didn't expect you to turn down their offer and join our show instead. You and the boss must be close. What do you think of him? Serena purses her lips, shifts her gaze, and casually plays with her strand of her blonde hair. I don't know, it looked like they wanted to get married, bro. Chizai Yao, interests grow. She presses in, gently nudging Serena's arm with her shoulder. Eh? Come on, tell me. He's a genuinely good person. He handles things so tactfully and decisively, and his views on designs and aesthetics really inspire me. See, I told you the boss is a good guy. Actually, he organized this fashion show largely because of you. Huh? Chizaya's eyes are slightly glazed over, and she doesn't catch the surprise in Serena's face as she rambles excitedly. Business was slow, and he originally planned on an online campaign for his new collection, but he wanted to support you against those haters accusing you of forgetting your roots. So he decided to go all out with the live show to help you bounce back. Oh, that's so sweet. The boss is actually usually frugal, but this time he spared no expense, renting the best venue in Wintermount and hiring top-notch stage and media teams. But he didn't expect so many surprises, which is why he didn't say anything yet. It's good I came on my own. Serena and Hals, you're so cute. Serena opens her mouth but ends up just saying this with a smile. Xiaoyu, thank you for telling me all this. Yeah, your presence, it's going to make a big difference. I'm sure of it. The show will be a success. Everything will work out. Serena, how come there are 3 of you now? Oh, you're drunk. Chizaya's face reddens, her voice fades, and she slowly slumps to the side of the road. Shall you? Part 6, Seaside Life. Ring, ring. Nikki pushes open the store door. The sea breeze follows her inside, playing with the wind chimes to create a cheerful short tune. The room is bathed in a dreamscape of rainbow light from the sun streaming through the crystal decorations. What a beautiful kept store. The owner must really love life, unlike the fruit stall owner. Sunlight pours on the sea. Scattering into golden sparkles, a girl arrives with the breeze, playing the melody of summer. Piano notes blend with chatter, drawing everyone inside where they find a young man in white elegantly dancing his fingers across the piano keys. Yeah, why are all these villagers models? He appears to be a poet, but I'm not sure. Let's keep watching. The cat, like an orange cloud cloaked in a sunset glow, drifts into my room. Oh, okay, it's yellow. Cloaked in sunset glow must be referring to Momo's cloak. What a lovely metaphor. Too bad I'm not a cat. Yes, you are. No, that's not the point. We're here to teach you modelling. All right. Just let me finish up here and I'll be right with you. The young man speeds up his preparations, quickly finishing the remaining skewers. Are you eating? Then he sheds his chef's attire and turns off the classical music. I thought you were a poet. Yes, the clean, elegant shop named Poet of the Sea is actually a barbecue joint. Momo will love it here. Such a fascinating place, and such a cheerful owner. Burp, the barbecue was delicious. Yes, Momo. After the teaching session, and having been well fed by the poetic shopkeeper, Nikki and the rest strolled the streets, bellies full. Unemployed due to the war, he returned to start a barbecue business out of necessity, but unexpectedly found his calling. Feeding Momo. He's been working on a poetry book now. His life story is quite the saga. Such a good man who made me barbecue. I'm sure he'll succeed and become a famous poet. Because he fed you barbecue. As they chat and round the corner, they unexpectedly run into Serena and Chizayu. Chizayu, supported by Serena, stumbles towards the Wintermount bar. Yeah, because you drink. You could have got drunk anywhere. In the bar. The bar's entrance features a sculpture of musical instruments, welded from steel pipes, softened by climbing plants, blending punk aesthetics with a touch of freedom. Never heard of that before. At this moment, the door opens, and a man and a woman come out to welcome them. The man, tall and sturdy, wearing a baseball cap and loose-stripped shirt and jeans, quickly steps forward to support the unsteady Chizayu. Whoa, thank you, handsome. Sir? The elderly man, dressed in hip-hop style with a head full of white hair, nods kindly. Don't know if it's the handsome, I think she's drunk. Behind her, a woman in a red slip dress and leather jacket takes the fruit from Serena with a smile. Why are you taking her fruit? You lovely girls, you shouldn't have brought fruit. They didn't. Oh, apples, our hometown is known for them. My granddaughter loved them too. If only she hadn't been in the War of the Independence. She would be your age now. Oh, she died. Always war. We just got some peace, and now more war. Yeah, why is Shiny Nikki in turmoil? Yeah, let's not be so negative in front of the girls. Let's enjoy the present. That's not for you. The old man pats his wife's shoulder, cutting off her thoughts. Then turns to the two girls with a broad gesture. Don't mind us old folks rambling. Thanks for the fruit. After your modelling lessons, drinks are on me. Awesome. No. In the end, only Serena enters the bar to continue the lessons, while the half-drunk Chizayu is escorted away by Nikki and the others. Their next stop is the hair salon, with the flashy neon sign at the entrance. The owner, a woman with long black hair and smoky makeup, exudes an air of wariness. I really don't feel like going on stage. That Sean guy offered so much money I couldn't see past it. Oh no. But I'm just not up to it right now. Maybe I should give you your money back. Don't say that. You have such a distinct look. You'd be perfect as a model. Is there something troubling you? The shop owner sighs deeply, her attention fixed on Akihiro Rita. Me? Right. Actually, I've seen a new hairstyle idea today, but no one to try it out on. Not me. Not me. I know that once I finish this new hairstyle, I'll feel much better. Stop gaslighting me. Nikki, Momo, and Chizayu all turn their attention to me. Oh my god. Eventually, under the shopkeeper's keen encouragement and everyone's eager gazes, I bravely decide to sit in the styling chair. Very bravely. The shopkeeper cheerfully whistles, pulls out a myriad of bottles, and starts mixing them. Wow! Red, orange, green, yellow, green, blue, and purple. Are you making the legendary multicolored look? Hells, who should have been busy setting up the stage, walks in, her cheeks flushed and her lips pressed together in a nervous anticipation. Nikki, Akihiro Rita, Xiao Yu, I have a favour to ask you guys. Walk the runway. The fashion show kicks off tonight. After morning rehearsals, Nikki, Akihiro Rita, Serena, and Chizayu arm in arm stroll along the seaside promenade. Seaside. Love fortune telling? Following Chizayu's gaze, everyone sees an elderly lady with long blonde hair reading fortunes for young passers-by at a small stall. Why does this grandma look so familiar to me? This is fun, let's go check it out. Ooh, fortune telling. Chiyazu winks at Nikki and Akihiro Rita, then drags Serena to sit in front of the fortune teller. Oh, her and Hells might actually get together. Wintermount is a place for romance. Its sea breeze has witnessed countless love confessions. You, the tall, beautiful lady, are going to have an unforgettable night here, filled with memories of love. Ooh, thank you. I'm very much looking forward to it. After they move on, Nikki looks back at the stallholder, meeting Aphrodite's meaningful gaze. After they move on, Nikki looks back at the stallholder, meeting Aphrodite's meaningful gaze. Why is the goddess Aphrodite here? And why is she stunning? Pink and white flowers flank the runway, and under the palm trees, a grand piano gleams softly. The show is about to begin. The audience, standing on the soft sand, okay, they look like they're sitting in a picture, but whatever, curiously peers at the round main stage hidden behind the curtains. Suddenly, the heavy curtains fall, leaving only the delicate veils dancing in the wind. With the sound of seagulls and chimes as a prelude, a light melody starts and Nikki and Hells walk out from behind the veils. Nikki is wearing a light green checkered swimsuit and holding a red bean popsicle full of youthful energy. Hells still has his top hat on, but now with this playful swan swing ring around his shoulder. Prince doesn't have to carry a heavy burden, and fashion isn't out of reach. Aww, I love this swimsuit. Swan Coast is the new spring-summer line of the Apple Apparel Group. Brings comfort and ease to your leisure moments. Where's your floaty? On your arm. Thanks to my enthusiastic friends and diligent staff, and of course, all of you who came here to see the show. Now, let's get the carnival started! At the crowd cheers, the platform slowly retreats, with Nikki and Hells, while models dressed in the latest fashions continue to emerge. The fruit shop owner in a beige shirt and sky blue high-waisted coulalets and a white belt embroidered with palm leaves, a mix of simplicity and elegance. Her slightly tanned skin, unconventional yet unembellished, radiates energy and charm. Okay. As she reaches the runway end, she suddenly pulls an orange from her hidden pocket. She's got a hidden pocket. God, give me that. She sniffs the orange and tucks it away again, demonstrating the outfit's sleek design and practicality. I love practicality. The barbecue shop owner appears in a plain long shirt, accentuated with dazzling rainbow gradients at the hem of the hands and cuffs. His sun hat is shaded blue and white, like the sky and clouds. The wide brim tilts slightly, creating a smooth curve that is sturdy and provides a shade without blocking his view. In front of the camera, he adjusts his sunglasses, decorated with a fine chain, and softly recites a poem. Again, you've already said to. The crystal pendant glimmers as he moves, reflecting a relaxed and literary charm. Wall flames, scattered by time, dusted with cumin from the stars, bloom into fireworks. Nice. Spreading the scent of freedom and peace to the southern horizon. From now on, tears only for joy, not for goodbyes. Nice poem. I don't even think that rhymes. The elderly couple who run the bar make their entrance, both dressed in nostalgic floral attire. They look classic and timeless. Their silver hair glistens under the sunlight, but their backs remain straight. Wrinkles can't hide the kindness and joy on their face. As the breeze touches them, it's as if time rewinds to their youthful days of love and vitality. The hair salon owner, having cast aside her earlier melancholy and destroying my beautiful hair, steps out confidently in a black bikini after making me look terrible. Tiny diamonds form a smoky swirly pattern, echoed in a subtle design on the mesh cover-up, giving her a look that's sexy, mysterious, and gracefully relaxed. After she ruined my appearance, joining her on stage is her masterpiece, Aki My Hair, styled to match the same skirt. The hairstyle appears fresh, but features a playful and rebellious iridescent gradient near the end of the tips. Okay, that's fine. The models are ordinary residents of the resort, but their guidance from Nikki and the others and outfits matching their individual styles, they successfully showcase the new line relaxed and fashionable concept. As the sun disappears below the horizon, Serena, the star of the show, finally takes the stage. She wears a white gown adorned with intertwined feathers and silver threads, with a hem decorated with tassels of various lengths and a pair of striking wings on her back. Fashion could be simple and casual, or elegant and striking, but just like a swan can leisurely glide on water or spread its wings and soar through the vast sky. This is the only piece of the show that prioritizes concept over practicality, but on Serena, it doesn't feel distant. Confident elegance captivates the audience and brings the atmosphere to a peak. Is this the power of the top model? The fashion show may be over, but the best part of the night is just beginning. As Nikki and Hells promised, it's time for the carnival. Oh, who's this? Jax and her band join the elderly couple for a concert on the beach. The barbecue shop owner sets up a booth, and the fruit shop owner offers a selection of homemade wines. Aphrodite strolls barefoot on the beach, draped in starlight, blessing the lovers around her. Vivian captures each memorable moment with her camera, and her feature story receives impressive views and shares. Oh, that's nice. The beach lights and delicious food set the scene as tourists dance and sing, enjoying the sea breeze and nightlife of Wintermount. So it's really just a nightlife area. Hell's pricey publicity team kicks into high gear, sending viral snippets of the show online, with prices like "Fashion isn't out of reach" and "Swan Coast" trending quickly. Even Rain, the new president of the Mercury Group, likes the related posts. The Seaside Fashion Show is a smashing success. Confession Ops Part 8. Charming dome lights line the meandering paths, casting a warm glow on the beach, making the sand sparkle like fireflies. Everyone is indulging in the carnival, except for Hells and Serena, who are simply strolling along. My OP ship. Laughter and music drifts over from a distance, and the sound of waves under the starry sky adds a serene and romantic touch to the moment. The path's end is decorated with fresh flowers, and a soft white light from the globe lamps is gently diffused by curtains, creating a dreamy, poetic atmosphere. I wish I could bring it to my Wi-Fi. This is what Hells had asked Nikki and the others to arrange, setting up the seaside restaurant where he plans to confess his feelings for Serena. Say yes! Tonight, the sea is really beautiful. Hells stops, takes a deep breath, and after a long pause, only manages to say this. His voice even wavers shape due to nervousness. Yes, it's very beautiful. Serena, I love that dress. Serena, sensing something more, turns to face Hells with a look of earnest tenderness. Oh, I love how she's still in his design. Can I visit your farm to pick up fruit? I don't think this is what you're supposed to be asking her, mate. Serena can't help but laugh, a warm, genuine laugh, because she finds him adorably endearing. Yes, you're welcome anytime. Hells, you say the line. You've got her laughing now. Come on, you're not a high schooler anymore. Yeah, Hells, just confess. Hells, you got this. Thank you, Nikki, for being supportive. From the dark, Nikki, Akihiro Rita, Sean, Shizayu, and Momo, all in a row, peer out from behind some bushes. Oh, we're spying. Sean and Chizayu so anxious that they slap their thighs, while Nikki and Akihiro grip each other's hands tightly because we're in tight. Serena's smile causes Hell's face to turn beet red. He boldly pulls out a small red satin box from his pocket and drops on one knee. You're not supposed to confess your love by asking her to marry you. You do know you're skipping a couple steps. My goodness, what did I miss? How did it get to this part so fast? That's what I said, Momo. As the box opens, everyone holds their breath. The moonlight shines on a shiny silver key strung on a necklace inside. This This is the key to my safe. Oh, you're giving her all your investments first? Everyone in the darkness be like, huh? Wait, what? Where's the ring? Yeah, aren't you getting married? Who still uses a safe these days? Hells, are you telling her to rob you? This is hopeless. Let's call it a night. I want to go back and grill some barbecue. I agree, Momo. Thump, thump, thump. Hells hears his heart pounding. Overwhelmed by nerves, he can't even look at Serena, so he closes his eyes and pushes on. My bank book, accounting books, the store contract, and every key to the truck, it's not much, but I promise to work hard and make more popular clothes. Are you saying she can have your bank, bro? You're not supposed to bribe her. No, what I mean is, I can fund your lifestyle. Joking, she's probably richer than Hells. Everything I have is in there. Will you accept it? Oh, that's so cute. He's giving her everything. After shouting this, Hell's breath quickens and his outstretched hands shake. He feels Serena takes the key. Then it's returned to his palm. Oh, he's rejected. If you're not sure, that's... Hells opens his eyes, startled to find Serena squatting down to meet his gaze because he's so short. She sweeps her golden hair aside and gently hooks the necklace with the key with her pinky finger. Aren't you going to help me put it on? Aww. His cheeks are flushed and her eyes are sparkling. She hasn't even agreed to date him, so she's just taking all his shit. The silver light falls on Serena's neck. She presses it to her chest and smiles gently. The salty sea breeze blows, the lights flicker, and shadows play around them. Hells remembers the first time they met. She was a small model, being criticised for her figure under the flash of cameras, and he was an assistant running errands. Later, they found their own paths. She wore a dress, she made herself not at all fashionable, and smiled as they looked at the first promotional photo for the clothing store on the grass. He remembered them escaping the crowd, hand in hand, her excitement upon being chosen by Misty, and their carefree rolling in the field of dandelions. And now she wears the same smile, a pure and radiant smile that lights up like the clear sky above. Hells lets out a long breath and sinks to the ground. Exhausted, he bows his head and presses his hand up to his heavy chest. His heart is racing, almost ready to burst. Serena then takes his hand. As her long hair brushes against his cheek and neck, he tastes the intoxicating sweetness of fruit wine. Alright guys, this story's so long, we've got 9, winner of the bet. Because Hells and Serena just got together. Mystique Club. The night is deep and all is silent. The perpetual grind of an assistant's life means Vulture can never clock out. Having lost this month's performance bonus and facing more late nights, Vulture scratches his thinning curly hair and sighs as he picks up his instant noodles for a midnight snack. Please just give him some weight room, like wiggle room. He's like so poor. He's so sad. Meanwhile, President Rain opposite him indulges in a luxurious pizza topped with double cheese, premium beef, and high-grade caviar from Wintermount. What a greedy share, bro. If you would bet on Hells with me, you might have won enough to retire instantly. Silently, Vulture sucks up a noodle. The loud slurp masking his quiet sob of financial despair. I feel bad for him. Losing isn't necessarily bad. Sometimes winning money can bring even bigger problems. Players might win a bit now and then, but the house never loses. As for those who think they can stay in the game and win long term, ha! Ring flips a golden-plated chip in the air. Ding! It lands perfectly on the poker card with the Joker. It seems to be smirking from beneath. His phone buzzes with a call from Ferial. Today marks the end of Ferial's influence within the group. Oh, he's took him down because he bet against him. Everyone wins. It's cause for celebration. Yay, it's done.